that was probably my favorite thing that's happened.
Yes.
Because that was fucking wild.
It was.
I don't even know if I'll be able to ever beat that.
Dude, I mean, so many things aligned to make that absolutely insane.
I'd agree. For me, it's
Like-
between the second one and this current one that are my favorites so far.
And, like, yeah, I always reserve judgment on stuff till it's, like, complete, so I would never say this one.
Yeah, I
fair.
agree.
I'm liking
but
it, but
I
yeah,
agree with
I
that.
hold
but
off
yeah.
until done, so.
Right, because there's always chance for this to go, like, absolutely south.
Yeah, but yeah,
Better
just
not
like,
let it happen, Ian. Nah.
pressure's on. But yeah, just like, man, the way everything just happened to work out to just up the ante more and more and more as that casino instance went on was fucking wild, dude.
Oh, man.
Like, Jake, if you want to understand what went down at that casino, oh my god.
In fact, I still have the map archived if you want me to pull it out.
Hang on.
Nah, but like, it was fucking what? So it started off. We're in a casino. We're in like a dead end on an upper floor, right? And we're just there. We're not like in combat or anything. And then like boom, place is getting attacked. So I think explosion of them breaching like the lower floors happens, right?
Yeah, they basically started
And
hearing, everyone get
It's
down.
it's practically like a payday situation of just like endless enemies flowing down a hallway towards us. And we have our VIP boy, Jack, that we have to get out. Hopefully alive, right? As well as ourselves. So we are... we were having good rolls and just fucking taking dudes out. As we're like working our way up this hallway and trying to like figure a way out as we're
Yeah, the
as we're
NPC was
fighting.
carrying his own weight too.
Yes.
I'm sad we lost Terry.
But yeah, and like Jack was kind of informing. I was asking Jack like, what's the best way out, and our plan ended up being to go down the hallway a bit into one of the side rooms to blow a hole in the floor to get down to the garage. As we're doing this, things are getting worse. We're starting to really get cornered into our hole as we're trying to acquire the explosives. It's very difficult to get cover. There's a lot of just like open space. Some of us start taking hits. And then Nate, as he tries to use a psychic ability.
Let's not forget, the enemies are also shooting through the walls.
Yes, enemies are shooting through walls, and there's a lot of sight lines that we can't see, so we keep walking like to doors and then just seeing somebody on the other side waiting, right? So, things are getting worse. People are taking damage. Pressure's getting higher. Nate, as he uses a psychic
Oh,
ability...
and walls are coming down. That's
Yeah.
too. They were sapping the walls too.
Yes, and holes in the floor. But yeah, as Nate uses a psychic ability on somebody, he had to roll Perils of the Warp, and he summoned a demon.
Psychic phenomena
Yeah,
then
whatever.
caused Perils of the War.
Yes,
But
he
I
summoned,
summoned a demon.
down out in the hallway where we couldn't currently see. We see a man fly through the door and splatter on the wall. We all go, oh, fuck.
And Nate's just like, am I going to have to put that in the report?
And, we don't know what just happened, but Nate knows. And Nate has to look at us and just go, leave. Now. We
Yeah.
have to go.
Pretty much.
That demon
I
started...
think at some point during that I just said, I may or may not have summoned a demon.
Yeah, I think it was that.
And then after that, another body got flung across the hallway.
Yeah.
Yes, the demon was tearing ass through people in the hallway, and we were just going like, don't notice us, please don't notice us, please don't notice us. And then he noticed us. And then he came to us.
And you want to know what
and,
the great thing was? Where was it a Slaaneshi demon?
Yes, it was.
Which is the heretical god of lust, basically.
Yeah.
Specifically, the demon was
It's-
called the demon net.
It's pretty much like all excess, so it's not just lust, but that's like the easiest portrayal. And so then that comes into the room with us as we manage to acquire the explosives and blow our hole. It didn't it hit you, Nate? I don't remember.
I don't remember if it did or if I pulled a big brain move and used one of my abilities to make it think I was where I actually wasn't. Like I used like a mirror image or
I
something.
don't know, but whatever the case, it fucking hurt us.
I think it might have been me.
And then, yeah, I feel like I remember you getting hit. And it, like, nearly whooping your ass into fucking oblivion. And then we had to jump down the hole that we'd blown open. We fell, and then we each had to do checks to see, you know, like, how we landed, right? And some of us crash landed on tables full of drugs. And depending on how
Kyle rolled a 100.
Depending on how bad we failed the check, we got, you know, however many doses of drugs, and the drug we got was random. And some people had different effects. Nate pretty much got space cocaine.
I was fast.
Yeah. Some other people got drugs, but I don't remember what.
Christian was able to see into the warp.
Yeah.
And you got
I remember what I got. I rolled real bad. I think it was 100, yeah.
It was.
I crashed onto the table. I got 2 different drugs.
He crashed on 2 different tables.
Yes. I got 2 different drugs. One was a hallucinogen, and the other...
was the warp drug.
Yeah, was the warp
Which
drug, which was
gave
kind
him
of useless to me, but...
Yeah, which gave him...
It made it so I could, like, see into the future, but the hallucinogen fucked me so bad it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So I rolled real bad on what the hallucinogen did to me. So the hallucinogen made me hallucinate that, like, giant bugs were crawling out of every possible hole and crevice that I could see.
I think it was
and
hands and arms
swarming
and
me.
such.
I think it was insects. I don't think it was limbs.
It doesn't matter, but either
yeah,
way,
it's
something
either
was
or
coming
fine,
out
right?
of the wall and you had to shoot at
You know,
it.
horrors coming out of the wall. And I was forced every turn to spend time shooting at them. At these things that I'm hallucinating. So while everyone else is trying to book it to the escape vehicle, I'm forced to spend my turns shooting at things that don't exist. And Nate, who had taken the space cocaine, who realized that that makes him faster, and he was able to, in his space cocaine frenzy, take multiple trips to and from the car, went, you know, I know how to get this guy moving faster, because I could only use half my turn to move, so I could only move like 3 spaces, and we had to go a decent distance. He went, I know how to make him faster, and then he gave me a dose of space cocaine. So I am now doped up on 3 different drugs. And then
I remember exactly our conversation after that happened. I asked, "Isn't this great? Isn't it great?" Referring to space cocaine, and Kyle's response was,
yeah, so now, you know, I'm only allowed to use half an action, but now a fast half action every turn to move. The others have to use their, like, actions to make me move even faster to drag my ass to the car. And once I got inside, because I'm still hallucinating that things are crawling out of holes and I must shoot them, they had to beat me into unconsciousness. I rolled so bad on these drugs that they affected me for like 7 hours.
I'm crying. I can't right now, dude.
See, now I think you see why we say I don't think that can ever be outdone. Like, because you can't plan that.
"No."
Like, Ian can't orchestrate that.
God.
God, we need to put that on like one of those like Reddit D&D
Yeah, I
pages
know.
stories.
That was fucking gold, dude.
I wish I was recording all of that so I could send it to everybody I know.